Welcome to Real Life English, a B1 to B2 visual English podcast. Each episode is one complete real situation you can use right away. New city. You just arrived? Train tickets, bus routes, platform numbers? Transport in a foreign language can feel overwhelming. But not after this episode. 3 situations. Buying a train ticket when your first choice is full. Finding your platform when the train splits. Paying for a bus when the driver cannot give change. Real problems, real English. Watch each situation. Then practice the key phrases in the breakdown. When you hear the pause, say your answer out loud. You need these phrases before you stand at the counter. Save this episode before your next trip? Share it with someone who travels. These phrases are simple, but they work every time. If this kind of real-life English is what you need, subscribe now and turn on the bell. New episodes every week. Act 1. Train tickets. You need to get to Manchester. You walk up to the ticket counter. The 11 o'clock train, 1 seat. That is all you need. Hello. I would like a single ticket to Manchester, please. The 11 o'clock train.
Let me check. I'm afraid standard class is fully booked on that service.
Oh? Is there a seat available on a later train?
Yes, there are seats available on the 1 o'clock and the 3:15.
What is the difference in price?
The 1 o'clock is £32. The 3:15 is £28.
I will take the 1 o'clock, please. Is it a direct train?
It is direct, yes. Will you need a return ticket?
No, just a single. I also have a student railcard. Can I use that?
Yes, that gives you 30% off. Your total is £22.40. How would you like to pay?
The key phrase, I would like a single ticket to Manchester. A single is a one-way ticket. A return is for going and coming back. Always say single or return clearly when buying a ticket. When B says, I am afraid standard class is fully booked, that is a polite way to say there is no availability. The phrase I am afraid softens bad news. It does not mean the person is worried. Is there a seat available on a later train? Use this when your first choice is not possible. You can replace a later train with a different time, a different class, or a different day. I have a rail card. Can I use that? A rail card is a discount card for train travel. Always ask about discounts before you pay. You can also say, do I qualify for any discount? Quiz time. You arrive at the ticket counter. You want a one-way ticket to Edinburgh. The morning train is fully booked. How do you ask if there is space on a later service? Pause and try. Good. Try. I would like a single ticket to Edinburgh, please. I see the morning train is full. Is there a seat available on a later service? Polite, clear, and gives the agent exactly what they need. Act 2. Platform confusion. You have your ticket. Now you need to find your train. You check the departure board, no platform number yet, and then the assistant tells you something important. Excuse me, I have a ticket for the 1 o'clock to Manchester, but there is no platform number on the board yet. Is the train running?
Yes, the service is running. It is approximately 15 minutes late. The platform will be announced shortly.
Thank you. I also have a question about the train itself. My ticket is for Coach D. Where will I find that on the platform?
Coach D is towards the rear of the train. On this platform, the front of the train stops near the main concourse.
So I should walk towards the far end of the platform?
That is right. But please note, this train divides at Birmingham. The front 6 coaches continue to Manchester. The rear 4 coaches go to Liverpool.
I need Manchester. So I need to stay in the front 6 coaches?
Yes, coaches A to F go to Manchester. If you board the rear coaches, you will end up in Liverpool.
That is very important to know. Thank you. And where can I store my luggage on the train?
There is a luggage rack at the end of each coach. There is no separate luggage car on this service.
When no platform number is showing, ask, is the train running? This checks delays and cancellations at the same time. If the agent says the platform will be announced shortly, wait and watch the main board. This train divides at Birmingham. That phrase is critical on longer routes. Always check which coaches go to your destination before you board. Ask at the desk or check your ticket. Coaches A to F go to Manchester. When a train splits, staff will tell you which coach letters to board. Repeat it back to confirm. So coaches A to F, that is correct. Make sure before you step on. Where can I store my luggage on the train? There is usually a rack at the end of each coach. On overnight trains, there may also be overhead shelves. Always ask if you're not sure. You are on a train that divides at the next station. The front part goes to your destination. You are not sure which coach you are sitting in. What is the most important question to ask? Pause and try. Good. Try. Excuse me, does this coach continue to my destination? Or which coaches go to my city? Short and direct. Ask before the train reaches the split station. Act 3. The bus. You are at the stop. The bus arrives. All you need is a single ticket to the old town. Simple. Except the driver has no change. Hello? One ticket to the old town, please. How much is that?
A single to the old town is £2.20. I am sorry, I can only accept exact change.
I only have a £5 note. What are my options?
You can pay by contactless card or phone, or there is a ticket machine at the central bus stop on the main street.
I can use my phone. Is contactless fine here?
Yes, just tap on the reader next to me. The fare is £2.20.
Done. And could you let me know when we reach the old town? I am not sure which stop it is.
The Old Town stop is announced automatically. You will also see the stop name on the display above the door.
Perfect. How long does it take from here?
About 12 minutes. You can also follow the route on the map displayed on the side panel.
When the driver says I can only accept exact change, that is very common on public buses. Always keep coins ready. If you do not have exact change, say, I only have a note. What are my options? You can pay by contactless. This is the most common alternative on modern buses. Tap your card or phone on the reader. The fare is taken automatically. No coins, no change, no problem. Could you let me know when we reach the old town? Use this when you do not know the route. It is polite and natural. You can also say, is the old town the next stop? If you think you're getting close. The stop is announced automatically. This means a recorded message and a display will show the stop name. Stay alert. If the system is not working, count the stops from your map or ask another passenger. You board a bus, you have a £10 note. The driver says exact change only. You have your phone with you. What do you say? Pause and try. Good try. I only have a £10 note. Can I pay by contactless on my phone? Short, clear, and offers a solution immediately. Most drivers will say yes if you have contactless available. 3 situations. 1 episode. You are now ready for the ticket counter, the platform, and the bus. In Act 1, you bought a train ticket when your first choice was fully booked. You asked about alternatives and used your railcard for a discount. In Act 2, you found your platform, handled a delay, and learned that your train divides. You confirmed the right coaches before boarding. In Act 3, you solved the exact change problem with contactless and asked the driver to help you find your stop. These conversations happen at every station and every bus stop, every day. With these phrases, you are prepared. Save this episode before your next journey. Share it with someone who is planning a trip. These phrases take 30 seconds to learn and save 30 minutes of confusion. Subscribe and turn on the bell. New episodes every week. See you at the next destination.